Hi guys, this is Niranjan Hegde from Jiva Shastra Abhyasa. Welcome to my channel. So in my last class we have studied the lifespan of of an organism in the topic reproduction in organism. This time we are going to continue with that particular same chapter and we are going to move on with the next part. Okay, so what is that next part? So in reproduction in organisms we have to move further. That is how the process of reproduction takes place and what are the types of reproduction. Okay, now let's take reproduction. Reproduction is a process. Okay, is a physiological process. It's a physiological process which deals with the production of new young one is going to be produced. Okay, which are similar to the parents for the continuation of generation. This is what the reproduction is meant to be. Okay, then we know the process of reproduction. So we have to here what we have to do, we have to focus on a particular term, that is one is similar to the parents. Okay, one is similar to the parents and how they are going to be continued, how the generation is going to be continued. This is a very big question. These two are the very big questions, so which we are going to clear it now. Okay, so okay, let's see how that process is going to take place, how the generation is going to continue, right? Yes, whenever a reproduction process takes place, whenever a reproduction process takes place, there will be transfer of genetic material. So genetic material is going to be transferred from whom? From the parents. Okay, this is what I told you. This is how the generation is going to get continued. The generation is continued. Okay, so this is the process of continuation of generation. This is how the reproduction process plays a very important part in the organism's life. Then I am telling you that the genetic material is going to get transferred, right? Then how this process is going to take place, right? That we have to know, right? Then we have to study a particular topic called what? The types of reproduction. Types of reproduction. This thing we have to know. So we need to study the types of reproduction. Types of reproduction. So there are obviously you all know that there are two types of reproduction. You can see two types of reproduction. One is asexual reproduction. Another one is sexual reproduction. This asexual reproduction is also called as what? Vegetative reproduction only in plants it is. Okay, It is only called as vegetative reproduction only in which one? Only in the plants. Okay. And asexual reproduction is called in the animals. You all know that. So asexual in asexual reproduction and vegetative reproduction, only single parent is involved. Then what is there, and what is there with sexual reproduction? In sexual reproduction, there should be two parents involvement. Will be there and should be there. Without two parents, there will be no sexual reproduction process is going to take place. Okay, we are going to come to know about these two parts or two different kinds of reproduction in the further classes. Okay, or we can say in further classes. Okay, so let's see. First, we are going to study the asexual reproduction. Okay, we are going to study first. What we are going to study? We are going to study the part called asexual reproduction. Okay, asexual reproduction. What is asexual reproduction? What it says? What the asexual reproduction says? You know that reproduction is the production of new individual from parent, right? From parent or parents it might be. Okay. So then, for the continuation of the generation, you all know that. Then, what is asexual reproduction? Asexual reproduction is a process. It is a process of asexual reproduction. Is a process of formation or generation of new young one involving only one parent with or without the fusion of gametes. Okay, so what is asexual reproduction? Asexual reproduction is a phenomena or a physiological process where the new young ones are born involving a single parent, involving a single parent. So you can see one parent is equals to single parent. Okay, involving a single parent with or without the fusion of the gametes. In most cases there will be no without. So there will be no fusion of gametes is going to take place. Directly the individual is going to be given birth. Now the question arises, right? Very, very important question arises. That is a single parent is involved, it is going to take place. Then what's the question? Question is how the process of asexual reproduction takes place. How the transfer of genetic material is going to take. Yes, genetic material. So this genetic material, through this genetic material itself, okay, this how can be answered. Okay, this is what is how is this particular asexual reproduction, how the asexual reproduction is going to take place, right? Yes. So this genetic material is going to be transferred from one organism to the young one young one by the body parts of an parent. That parent will be the organism which has produced the young one, right? Yes. So this is the way of process how the asexual reproduction is going to take place. The organism is going to produce the young one by the body parts, or by the parts which will comes out of the body of the organism. Okay, so the young one is going to given birth by an organism through giving out the body part of that particular organism. That body part is going to act as the new one, okay, or will develop into the new young one. So this is how the process of asexual reproduction takes place. This asexual reproduction can be clearly understood by some of the following examples. Okay. Now as we are looking at the asexual reproduction in animals. So first we are going to take the asexual reproduction in animals as examples. Okay, we are going to take the examples of animals, how the animals is going to be get reproduced by the process of asexual reproduction. Okay, so there are different kinds of asexual reproduction in the environment. So in which the first one is known as simple binary fission. What is this binary fission? Okay, this binary fission is known as the division of cell, a division of one cell into two or more cells. Mainly here the name itself suggests binary. Binary means two cells. Okay, so mainly one cell or one-celled organisms like prokaryotes, right? Like prokaryotes is going to are the one-celled organisms which are able to undergo the process of binary fission, okay, to give rise to the this one or two-celled individuals. Okay, one or two-celled individuals. So this is what the binary fission is. So and the example for this binary fission is amoeba. Which one? Amoeba. So you have seen the amoeba like this, right? Yes. So whenever the amoeba, what are the parts you can see here? So this one is pseudopodia, okay, which will be retracted during the harsh environmental conditions. In the harsh environmental conditions, the pseudopodia of amoeba is going to be retracted and it becomes something like this, okay, and then the process of binary fission is going to take place, where the constriction is going to happen, so which eventually leads into the division of single-celled amoeba into what? Into the two-celled organism with respect to both karyo and cytokinesis. Okay, so these both things are going to happen in this particular binary fission. And another one examples is also there, that is paramecium. One is amoeba and another one is paramecium. Okay, so these are the two examples. These are the two examples for the first type of asexual reproduction, that is binary fission. Okay, so next we are going to move into the next type, that is budding. Okay, that is what? Budding. That is called as budding. What is budding then? Budding. So this thing most of you have seen it also. So budding is a process where an organism grows an extracellular extension, an extracellular extension over the body, or over its own body. An extracellular extension is going to develop, like in the yeast. So this is, if it is a yeast, so there will be bud will be like this. Okay, so this is the normal yeast. Okay, so this yeast will be having a extension of extracellular component. Okay, extracellular, a cell-like structure will be that same as of this one. Okay, this is going to be get detached from the body whenever a suitable condition is going to come. Suitable condition comes, this extracellular body is going to detach and it will become a new individual. This cannot only be seen in yeast. ಇದು yeast ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾತ್ರ ಸಿಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. It is yeast में सिर्फ yeast में नहीं दिखाया जाएगा. yeast ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾತ್ರ ಸಿಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. yeast ಬಿಟ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಲೈಕ್ ಹೈಡ್ರಾ. ಸೊ ಹೈಡ್ರಾ ನೋಡಿರ್ಬೋದು ಎಲ್ಲರೂ. ಹೈಡ್ರಾದಲ್ಲಿ ಕೂಡ ಇದೇ ತರದೊಂದು ಫಿನಾಮಿನಾ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಬಡ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ಅಂತ. ಆಯ್ತಾ, ಇದು ನಿಮ್ಗೆ 1 ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ಗೆಲ್ಲ ಕೇಳೋ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆ. ಆಯ್ತಾ, ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ವೆರಿ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್, ಕೇಳಿಸ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ಸ್ ಮೇನ್ಲಿ ಇನ್ ದಿಸ್ ಚಾಪ್ಟರ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ, ಈ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ಸ್ ಕೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. 1 ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ಗೆ, 3 ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ಗೆ ಅಥವಾ 2 ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಗೆ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಲೈಕ್ ಹೇಗೆ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ, ಸೊ ಒಂದು ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಕೊಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಇಫ್ ಎಟ್ ಆಲ್ ಬಡ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ಅಂತ ಇದೆ. ಬಡ್ಡಿಂಗ್, ಸೊ ರೈಟ್ ಆರ್ ಗಿವ್ ಎನ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಫಾರ್ ದ ಫಾಲೋವಿಂಗ್ ಅಂತ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರ್ತಾರೆ. ಮುಂದ್ಗಡೆ ಬಡ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ಅಂತ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರ್ತಾರೆ. ಏನಂತ ಬರೀತೀರಾ? ಒಂದೇ ಹೈಡ್ರಾ ಅಂತ ಬರೀಬೇಕು, ಹೈಡ್ರಾ ಅಂತ ಬರೀತೀರಾ. ಆರ್ ಎಲ್ಸ್ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ರೈಟ್ ಈಸ್ಟ್. ಸೊ ಇದು ಎರಡರಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವ್ದಾದ್ರು ಒಂದು ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಕೊಡಬೇಕು. ಆಯ್ತಾ, ಬೈನರಿ ಫಿಷನ್ ಅಂತ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಬೈನರಿ ಫಿಷನ್ ಅಂತ ಕೊಟ್ರೆ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಯಾವ್ದು ಕೊಡ್ತೀರಾ? ಅಮೀಬಾ ಅಥವಾ ಪ್ಯಾರಾಮೇಶಿಯಂ ನ ಕೊಡ್ತೀರಾ. ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್. ಲೈಕ್ ದಿಸ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್. ಸೊ ಇನ್ ಮುಂದೆ ಏನ್ ಬರ್ತಾ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೋ ಅದಕ್ಕೆಲ್ಲ ಇದೇ ತರ ಬರ್ತಾ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಒಂದು ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟೆ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ. ಸೊ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಫಾರ್ ಒನ್ ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್, 2 ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಫಾರ್ 3 ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್. ಸೊ 3 ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ಗೆ 3 ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ. 1, 2, ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಯಾವ್ದೋ 3. ಓಕೆ, 2 ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ಗೆ 2 ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ. 1, 2. 1 ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ಗೆ ಯಾವ್ದಾದ್ರು 1. ಇದರಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲ ಸೊ ಇನ್ ಬರೋ ಎಲ್ಲ ಅಸೆಕ್ಷುವಲ್ ರಿಪ್ರೊಡಕ್ಷನ್ ಎಲ್ಲದು ಅದೇ ತರ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಓಕೆ, ಫೈನ್. ಸೊ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಮುಂದೆ ಹೋಗೋಣ. ಎಸ್, ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪಲ್ ಫಿಷನ್. ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಮಲ್ಟಿಪಲ್ ಫಿಷನ್ or it is also known as encapsulation ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವು ಏನಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ? ಒಂದೇ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪಲ್ ಫಿಷನ್ ಅಥವಾ ಎನ್ಕ್ಯಾಪ್ಸುಲೇಷನ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಅ ಪ್ರೋಸೆಸ್ ವಿಚ್ ಇಸ್ ಟಿಪಿಕಲಿ ಫೌಂಡ್ ಇನ್ ದ ವಿಚ್ ಒನ್? ಅಮೀಬಾ. whenever the certain amoeba is there, so this is if it is a certain amoeba. So you know that amoeba doesn't have any structures or any particular structure ಇರೋದಿಲ್ಲ, ಹೇಗೆ ಬೇಕೋ ಹಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ, right? ऐसा भी हो सकता है ये amoeba. So what I am telling to you now it is, so कैसा ये amoeba it undergoes the process of binary fission. जब भी binary fission में अंदर जाता है तब क्या होता है कि so sometimes the ಕೆಲವೊಂದು ಸಲ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂದರೆ ಲೈಕ್ ನಾವು ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ ತುಂಬ ಬರಗಾಲ ಬಂದಿದೆ, ತುಂಬ ಫ್ಲಡ್ ಆಗಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಲ್ವಾ. ಸೊ ಅದೇ ಥರ ಸಮಟೈಮ್ಸ್ ದರ್ ಮೇ ಬಿ ದ ಕಂಡೀಷನ್ ಮೇ ನಾಟ್ ಬಿ ಸೂಟಬಲ್ ಫಾರ್ ದಿಸ್ individual to go under the process of binary fission. Then what happens? As usual, it retracts the pseudopodia, and there will be a three proteinaceous layer is going to be formed around the amoeba. This formation of three-layered protective structure is known as encapsulation. Okay, so this encapsulation, during the period of encapsulation, the amoeba, the inside what the cell is there, amoeba cell, ಅದು ಏನು ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ, ಅದು ಸ್ಪೋರ್ಸ್ಗಳನ್ನು ಪ್ರಿಪೇರ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. ಇಟ್ ಪ್ರಿಪೇರ್ಸ್ ದ ಸ್ಪೋರ್ಸ್. ಓಕೆ, ಸ್ಪೋರ್ಸ್ನ ಪ್ರಿಪೇರ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. ಸ್ಪೋರ್ಸ್ನ ಪ್ರಿಪೇರ್ ಮಾಡಿಬಿಟ್ಟು ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಏನು ಮಾಡುತ್ತದು, ಆ ಸ್ಪೋರ್ಸ್ಗಳನ್ನ ಹೊರ ಹಾಕ್ಬೇಕಲ್ವಾ. ಸೊ ಆ ಸ್ಪೋರ್ಸ್ಗಳೇನು, ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಜನರೇಷನ್ ಫಾರ್ ದಟ್ ಅಮೀಬಾ. ಸೊ ಆ ಅಮೀಬಾ ಅಂತೂ ಇರೋದಿಲ್ಲ, ಬದುಕಿರೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಆಫ್ಟರ್ ದ ಸರ್ಟೆನ್ ಎನ್ವಿರಾನ್ಮೆಂಟಲ್ ಕಂಡೀಷನ್, ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಎನ್ವಿರಾನ್ಮೆಂಟಲ್ ಕಂಡೀಷನ್ ಕೂಡ ಬಂದರೂ ಕೂಡ वो नहीं बचता है. कौन सा नहीं बचता है? ये पर्टिकुलर अमीबा नहीं बचता. इट विल नॉट लिव because very important thing. So that particular cell is going to rupture, and all the cell energy is used for the process of formation of spores which is present inside that. Okay, so this process is known as sporulation. Okay, it is called as what? Sporulation. Okay, so next ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ, ಈ ಪರ್ಟಿಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಸ್ಪೊರುಲೇಷನ್ ಸೊ ಯಾವಾಗ ಎನ್ವಿರಾನ್ಮೆಂಟಲ್ ಕಂಡೀಷನ್ ಒಳ್ಳೇದು ಬರುತ್ತೋ, ವೆನ್ ದರ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಅ ಗುಡ್ ಎನ್ವಿರಾನ್ಮೆಂಟಲ್ ಕಂಡೀಷನ್. So then what happens? Then this particular wall is going to break open, and all the spores which is present in the amoebal cell is going to come out, and that process is known as I told you, sporulation, which each spore is going to give rise to a new young individual. Okay, idu sporulation. Ide sporulation ಗೆ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಇದೆ. That is which one? That is very importantly Rhizopus. Okay, so Rhizopus kuda, so ಇದೊಂದು ಫಂಗೈ. ಯಾವುದು ಆ ರೈಸೋಪಸ್ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಒಂದು ಫಂಗೈ. ಅದು ಈ ಸ್ಪೊರುಲೇಷನ್ ಅನ್ನೋ ಪ್ರೊಸೆಸ್ಗೆ ಒಂದು ಗುಡ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್. ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಸೊ ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಎರಡು ಪ್ರೊಸೆಸ್ ಬಂತಲ್ವಾ. ಸೊ ಒಂದು ಮಲ್ಟಿಪಲ್ ಫಿಷನ್ ಆಯ್ತು, ಅಂದ್ರೆ ತುಂಬಾ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪಲ್ ಡಿವೈಡ್ ಆಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ತುಂಬಾ ಸೆಲ್ ಆಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಸ್ಪೋರ್ ಆಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಹೊರಗಡೆ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವು ಅಮೀಬಾನ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಕೊಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಮಲ್ಟಿಪಲ್ ಫಿಷನ್ಗೆ ಅಮೀಬಾನ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಕೊಡ್ತೀವಿ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಬಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಸ್ಪೊರುಲೇಷನ್. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವು ಅಮೀಬಾನ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಕೊಡ್ಬೋದು, ಆದ್ರೆ ಬೆಸ್ಟ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಇಸ್ ರೈಸೋಪಸ್. ಈ ರೈಸೋಪಸ್ ಏನು, ಇದು ಒಂದೇ ಸೇಮ್ ಹೇಗೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಅಮೀಬಾ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡಿತ್ತು ಹಾಗೆ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. ಡ್ರಾಸ್ಟಿಕ್ ಕಂಡೀಷನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾತ್ರ ರೈಸೋಪಸ್ ಈ ಸ್ಪೊರುಲೇಷನ್ ಕಂಡೀಷನ್ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ವೇರ್ ದ ಟಿಪ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ರೈಸೋಪಸ್ ಹೇಗಿರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ, ಐ ಶೋ ಯು ಹೌ ದ ರೈಸೋಪಸ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಇಫ್ ಎಟ್ ಆಲ್ ಈ ರೈಸೋಪಸ್ ಹೀಗಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಇಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಣ. ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಒಂದು ಡ್ರಾ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ, ಹೈಪೇ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ. ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಸೊ ಇದೇನಿದೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ, ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಸ್ಪೋರ್ಸ್. ಓಕೆ, ಇದ್ರೊಳಗಡೆ ಇರೋದೆಲ್ಲ ಸ್ಪೋರ್ಸ್. ನಾವು ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಸ್ಪೊರಾಂಜಿಯಂ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ಇದ್ರೊಳಗಡೆ ಇರೋ ಸ್ಪೋರ್ಸ್. Whenever the good condition comes, this wall is going to break open, and all the spores which are inside it is going to come out. Okay, so ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಏನಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ ನಾವು? ಈ ಪ್ರೊಸೆಸ್ಗೆ ಸ್ಪೊರುಲೇಷನ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಬಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಝೂಸ್ಪೋರ್ಸ್. zoospores. ಏನಿವು zoospores? Zoospores are the motile spores. These are the motile spores which is especially produced in aquatic organisms. Aquatic organisms ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರೊಡ್ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಸೊ ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್, ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ಸ್ ತಗೋಬೇಕು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಯುಲೋಥ್ರಿಕ್ಸ್ ತಗೋಬಹುದು ಅಥವಾ ವೋಲ್ವಾಕ್ಸ್ ತಗೋಬಹುದು. ವೋಲ್ವಾಕ್ಸ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ಯುಲೋಥ್ರಿಕ್ಸ್ ನ ನಾವು ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಆಗಿ ತಗೋಬಹುದು. ಏನ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ ಇವೆಲ್ಲ? ಸೊ ವೆನ್ ಎವರ್ ದ ಪರ್ಟಿಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಡ್ರಾಸ್ಟಿಕ್ ಕಂಡೀಷನ್ ಇದೆ ಅಂತ ಇಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಣ ನಾವು. ಈಗ ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್, ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಐ ಟೆಲ್ ಯು ಆಫ್ಟರ್ವರ್ಡ್ಸ್. ಸೊ ಒಂದು ಡ್ರಾಸ್ಟಿಕ್ ಕಂಡೀಷನ್ ಇದೆ, ಅವಾಗ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ? ಸೊ ದ ಇಂಡಿವಿಜುವಲ್ ಸೆಲ್, ಓಕೆ, ದ ಇಂಡಿವಿಜುವಲ್ ಸೆಲ್, ಇನ್ಸೈಡ್ ದ ಸೆಲ್ ದರ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಡಿಫರೆಂಟ್ ಸ್ಪೋರ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಬಿ ಪ್ರೊಡ್ಯೂಸ್ಡ್. ಯಾವಾಗ ಅಗೇನ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ಯಾವಾಗ ಬಂತೋ ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಕಂಡೀಷನ್, जब ये अच्छे दिन आते हैं तब क्या होता है, क्या हो जाता है? ये पर्टिकुलरली ये वोल्वॉक्स सो ब्रेक होता है, उसके अंदर कुछ भी निकलता है ना स्पोर्स, that spores will come into the water. Okay, like same in the Volothrics also, same thing going to happen. Okay, then comes next example is Conidia. It is Conidia. So Conidia, so it is also one of the spore itself. But what is the main difference between a zoospore and a Conidia is it is a non-motile spore. It is what? It is a non-motile spore, where the zoospore was a motile spore. This type of Conidia can be seen in the individual known as Penicillium notatum. So we say Penicillium notatum, we call it as like that. वैसे बोलते हैं ना. So that Penicillium will be having the Conidia in what time? In unfavorable condition it develops the Conidia, and the further there will be what? Further there will be, whenever the good condition comes, it is going to break open and all the spores is going to be where ये फंगाई है, पता है ना, ये फंगाई है. तो what happens? ಅದು ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? ಸೊ ಎಲ್ಲ ಏರ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಪ್ರೆಡ್ ಆಗ್ಬಿಡುತ್ತೆ. ಅವೆಲ್ಲ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಜನರೇಷನ್ಗೆ ಒಂದು ರಹದಾರಿ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಡುತ್ತಲ್ವಾ. ಸೊ ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ವಾಟ್ ದ ಕೊನಿಡಿಯಾ ಆರ್. ಸೊ ಕೊನಿಡಿಯಾ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಕೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಏನ್ ಬರೀತೀರಾ? ಪೆನಿಸಿಲಿಯಂ ಅಂತ ಬರೀಬೇಕು. 1 ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ asexual reproduction. Okay. So I'll complete with this asexual reproduction in animals. So we are going to take up vegetative reproduction in the next part of this video, which is going to come as soon as possible. So I am telling you people, it is that if anything you want to learn more, please DM me on my YouTube page or in Instagram page, Facebook page, or else if you have the number, so you can go for WhatsApp also. So DM me. So if there is any particular extra things you want to learn, that much only DM me. Then comes to the channel. So please subscribe, share, and press the bell icon for the notification. Bell icon ಗೆ ಸರಿಯಾಗಿ ಹೊಡಿರಿ, ನಿಮಗೆ ನೋಟಿಫಿಕೇಶನ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ವಿಡಿಯೋ ಬಂದ ತಕ್ಷಣ. So today there will be a new video is coming. Bye.